Shalom, everyone. We'll begin our Maariv service in 8 minutes. I think that I am broadcasting properly. Shalom, Felix. Shalom, Karina. Yay. Thank you. Toda, Felix. I actually have a new computer that I just set up, and so hopefully I have smooth sailing from here. Shalom, Rabbi Shalom, Rabbi Yisrael. Lord of peace, bless us with peace. Shalom. Let there come a day when everybody loves each other with a perfect heart. Let there come a day when we no longer no conflict that tears us apart. But peace profound and true. Your pain and lead us straight to you. Oh Lord of peace, bless us with peace. Shalom. Shalom, Rabbi Yisrael. Shalom, Rabbi Yisrael. true. You are paid and lead us straight to you. Lord of peace, bless us with peace. Shalom. So the new laptop is actually a touchscreen, and so when things pop up, I reach out to touch the screen, which I just saw because there's a delay that looks a little odd. I'll remember to use the mouse while we are doing our service so that I'm not lunging towards the camera. We will begin the Maariv service in just 1 minute. Shalom, y'all. My name is Rabbi Nancy Tunick, and I am the rabbi at Temple B'nai Israel in Florence, Alabama. I am a graduate of JSLI, and so happy to be a part of Sim Shalom. And I will be leading the Maariv service this evening. I'll be using the Rabbi Nancy Siddur on the right-hand side, and it is taken from the Gates of Prayer, which is the Reform Siddur. It's an older version of that Siddur, and so there is a lot of English. There's italics for the responses, and I've interspersed cantorial selections in English transliteration, along with some chord progressions if anybody's sitting at a piano or has a guitar and is sitting in their homes like I am, as you can see behind me. So if you do want to follow along, please do. We'll be using the chat function for the Mishaberach and for the Mourner's Kaddish, and the social stream if you're on a mobile device, if you're on your phone, or if you're on a tablet. Let me know your name if you don't have it as part of your sort of handle for Ustream, and where you are so we know where we are connecting among. So Joseph is here from Florida, and Felix is here. Karina's here, winning the award, I think, for the furthest from the origination of this broadcast, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. And so we will begin on page 2. The greatness of the Eternal One surpasses our understanding, and yet at times we feel his nearness. Overwhelmed by awe and wonder as we behold the signs of his presence, still we feel within us a kinship with the divine. And so we turn to you, O God, looking at the world about us and inward to the world within us, there to find you, and from your presence gain life and strength. And together we say, Baruch Hu et Adonai Hambarach, praise the Lord to whom our praise is due. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed, praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due now and forever. And on page 3, we sing the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Adonai Hambarach, Baruch Hu Adonai Hambarach, Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is On page 4, we say, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Blessed is God's glorious kingdom forever and ever. And on page 5, from Venezuela to Florida to Tennessee, we sing, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malachuto Le'olam Va'ed, Le'olam Va'ed. Lord is our God, and the Lord is one, and God's name will reign for as long as there's a sun in the sky. Adonai, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, We chant the Via Haftarah together. It's in Hebrew on page 6. It's with an English transliteration and a contemporary melody on page 7. And with a little English translation, actually. Via Haftarah et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol miyudecha. You shall love the Lord with all your mind, with all your strength and all your being. Set these words upon your heart, teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your heart, speak of them on your way, when you're lying down and when you rise up. Tizkaru b'asitem et We turn to page 9. We read responsively, Infinite God, creator and redeemer of all being, you are most high, most near. In all generations we have cried out to you. We have put our trust in you. We have borne witness to your truth before the nations. O now let your light and your truth appear to us and lead us. Let them bring us to your holy mountain. And together we say, we shall not fear them, though earth itself should shake, though the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters thunder and rage, though the winds lift its waves to the very vault of heaven. We shall not fear, for you are with us. We shall rejoice in your deliverance. Then shall we know you, our Redeemer and our God, and in the shadow of your wings we shall sing with joy. And together on page 10, we sing the Michamocha in Hebrew, or page 11, we have an English transliteration. Michamocha v'yolim Adonai, Michamocha nedor Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Eternal God, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up to find our hearts waiting to do your will. And together we say, Blessed is the Eternal One, Guardian of Israel, whose love gives light to all the world. Together on page 14, we sing the tefillah. Adonai, sipatai tiftach ufi, yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. We turn back to page 13 for the avot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol v'Zocher Hasdei Avot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem L'Ma'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Chozer Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham. And on page 15, we sing of holiness. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who strive to be holy declare your glory day by day. Blessed is the Lord, the holy God. And I do have an in-house congregation of one, Sarah. We were just talking about Abraham. Of course, we don't have the Sarah with us, but we do have our Sarah. She's going to help me on page 16. And if you will help me also, that would be wonderful. Help us see your beauty. Help us see your miracles. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh Adonai Tzvaot Melacho Haaretz Kavodo. And together on page 17, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The fullness of the whole earth is his glory. They respond to your glory with blessing. Baruch Kavod Adonai Mim Komo. Blessed is the glory of God in heaven and on earth. Now we take a moment for a silent meditation. And this is an opportunity for us to pray to God in our own words rather than following the beautiful words written in the Siddur. It is an opportunity for us to quiet our minds and allow a connection to enter through the back door, they say, an opportunity to listen inside to that still small voice within. So we join our voices together in prayer for those who are in need of healing. And we do that with the Mishaberach, which is on page 20. And so this is your opportunity to type in the names of those whom you know, love, and are part of your family or your community, and type those names into the chat function now or into the social stream, as there is a pretty significant delay this evening, and this will allow us to have the names there. We'll sing half of the Mishaberach, and we'll read those names aloud, and then we will continue singing the rest of that Mishaberach. And this version of the Mishaberach is actually Debbie Friedman's. Debbie Friedman made the Mishaberach almost standard in Reform congregations across the country, starting from the 1980s. We sing Mishaberach Avotenu Kor Habracha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. And this evening we sing a Mishaberach for Clara, Ernestina, Carrie, Thuzia, Maria Concha, Clara Botero, and George. Also for Anna, Dana Pablo Ignacio, Nieves, Kiki, Olga, and Tina. Also for Betsy, Annie, Lark, Malamute, Mary Lou and Dan Searing, Lois Fields, for Joseph and Mary Aronofsky, for Maura Tartak and Anna Lott, Allison Reef, Betty Siegel, Joshua Ben Ami, Jane Frith, Evie Frith, BJ Seal, Joey Martin, Irene Blumberg, Alan Schulman, Marcellus Newsom, Beth Kramer, Vivian Clark, Perry Morris, Teresa Chance, and if there are any other names for the Misha Berach, please type them now. And if you did not hear the name that you typed read aloud, please speak it out loud where you are. Ishan. And we'll continue at the bottom of page 20. Misha Berach Imotenu Kor HaBracha Liavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And Tal is with us, and he is saying that his computer actually is in need of a Misha Berach tonight. Actually, it's not Tal, and I apologize. I have a friend whose son is named Tal, and I always say that. We continue now. That's just the handle on Ustream, I know. We continue on page 22. Let us adore the ever-living God. Oh, let us adore the ever-living God. Give our praise to Him who brings us the heavens and the earth, His glory and greatness is seen throughout all the world. He is the Lord. Let us who brings us the heavens and the earth, His glory and greatness is seen throughout all the world. He is the V'nemar v'hayadonai melech al kol haaretz we continue with the mourner's Kaddish, and if you know someone who is being remembered this week for a yahrzeit, please type those names in right now. Anyone that we lost recently in the past week or in the past 11 months, as it is traditionally. Um, Please let me know if you are able to hear consistently. Lois, you're scaring me. That you say that the sound is fading in and out as I've had my struggles with technology in recent weeks. So if anyone else can let us know whether or not that's my broadcast or her computer, that would be terrific. And at this time, if you will type in those names in the chat function or the social stream, and I will check both, we will recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. And this evening, we remember Rosalie Tenenbaum, David Schipper, Lucy Wessel Smith, Eleanor Desher, Alan Mayman, Ed Snymer, Malka Sobel Batfega, Jack Opler, Marvin Minsky, if there are any other names for the mourner's Kaddish this evening, please let me know. And in the meantime, I will try turning up the sound just to see if that will help. And if you typed a name that I did not read aloud, please speak it out loud where you are. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise God and pray for the coming of his kingdom. Return to page 25. And together we say, Yikada v'yikada shemei Rabba b'alma divrach hirute, v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dicha beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mivarach le'olam u'lamei almaya, Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal shemei dekudsha b'irchu, Le'olem min kol berachata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata da'amiram b'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. May the source of peace and peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, as together we say, Amen. So I fixed the sound maybe in time for us to conclude. And in next week, I'll spend a little more time playing with the sound prior to us starting, see whether or not we can make that better for all who are with us this evening. So we close the service with a line from the Talmud that says, we must pray as if it's all up to God. We must act as if it is all up to us. This week's Parsha has us with the gift of Torah, where God presents Torah, missed great wonders at Mount Sinai, and we as a people say, what you have commanded, we will do. And we are commanded to act. So to pray and to act, to great mitzvot. And so if you are part of the Sim Shalom family regularly and have not liked us on Facebook, please do that. There's some wonderful content there and an opportunity to get even more connected. We have some inspirational quotes and some Yiddish and some recipes and some lovely happenings. So please check out Sim Shalom on Facebook. And I look forward to being with you next week. I think Rabbi Galit will be with you tomorrow evening. And Rabbi Blaine will be with you to welcome Shabbat on Friday. And I look forward to being back with you next week. Oh, and I did want to comment that I think, Lois, you had mentioned the artwork. Well, the artwork behind me is actually a representation of the stained glass window at Temple B'nai Israel in Florence. It is a blanket that was given to me as a gift by one of our congregants. And so it's an opportunity to bring a little bit of my temple home to my home and to all of you. So Lila Tov, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you next week.